Hello, 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 everyone. How you guys doing? Sorry about that. A little bit. I guess I'm right on time for stream, but I was just like, oh, I forgot to change a lot of things. I just copy and pasted from a previous stream. I was like, wait a second, this is the wrong thumbnail. I'm not painting today. I'm building. But hello, hello. My name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle. Today we're gonna be building some Khorne Berzerkers. I actually had to math it out because I have 20 already. And I need a bunch of the special weapons. So I think I have 20 already, and each of them has I guess a Berzerker champion, whatever the sergeant's called. And I have 2 sergeants with a plasma pistol, and apparently you can have at least 3 plasma pistols and a 10-man squad of Khorne Berzerkers. So I'm trying to think about how many I would need to build because I want to maximize that now. And then I got build a bunch of eviscerators as well, and I only have 1. You can have an eviscerator for every 5 models. So I would be needing to build 6. Okay, so 6. And how many more of the... There's only 10 in here. Okay. How many plasma pistols can I build? 6 more. Yes. Okay. I think I can do it. I just gotta go a little bit slow. But how are you guys today? How are you guys? I hope you guys had a wonderful day already. Hopefully. So yeah, I just need to think. I need to not mess up. So I need to build... Let me see. 4 more plasma pistols, I believe. No, 9. I don't have enough to do this, apparently. Okay, so I can't do that. I think I just want the eviscerators. I need at least 4 more eviscerators. And then 6 more with the plasma pistol. So, okay, I think I can. Okay, let's build the eviscerators first. I have to take the shrink wrap off of this kit. So let's do this. Also, I set the camera to autofocus. So when I'm moving stuff around, it should be focusing more often. But yeah, this is gonna be my next... I think in total, I'll have 30 Berzerkers. I think that's good. Then we got the bases. Man, actually, the last time I built minis was maybe a couple weeks ago. Look, we got the decals too. I don't think we'll need them for a little bit. I should probably use these on my tanks, should I? I probably should at some point. Okay, throw that off to the side, and then we are good to go. And the instructions are down here. Okay. So let's build the champion first. If it will show me which one it is. There you are. The big baddie himself. Okay, 1 and 2. And then 4. Okay, so it's sequences. Okay. This looks so weird. It looks very, very weird. Because I bought the Combat Patrol, the old one from 9th edition. And I think the sprues were a little bit bigger. Just slightly bigger or so. So 1, where is 1? Oh no, we're gonna do this again, aren't we? Oh, there you are. There you are. If I can cut this out and not bonk the camera. We're getting right into it. We're literally just gonna get right into it, and yeah. Yeah, yesterday was pretty good. I got what I wanted for Space Marine 2. I was like, oh, my assault jump pack marine is level 1. Maybe I can, and I was at prestige 4. So maybe, just maybe, I can get him to the right level, which is max him out at prestige 4 level 25, which I did get in the 3 hours or so. So it wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. Okay, let's build this. What is it called? A Khorne Berzerker champion. Okay, that's what I thought it was called, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, let me know if the volume is like too loud, too quiet, or anything. It seems just right now, so that's good. I have gone through 2 of these little Tamiya things, then volume's good. Thank you, thank you. Hello, distinguished dog. How are you doing? Long time no see. It has been literally since last night, actually. Won't be able to chat. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Everyone has their priorities. I totally understand that. I understand being in that same position. It's like, yep, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to audio. And you making bread? Dang. Wish I had a bread maker. I mean, I technically do have a bread maker, but I don't know how to use it. Oopsies. I'm kind of struggling. You are. Oh, are you like kneading it yourself, or do you have like a mixer? Because my parents have like one that mixes and kneads the bread for you. So they just slap it in that. So that's what they do. And this goes over here, huh? Dang. Last time I built a Khorne Berzerker kneading. Yeah, that's the tough part, honestly. Like, how long do you have to do it for? Maybe an hour or so, or a long time. Okay. Honestly, I just realized it hasn't been that long since I built any Berzerkers. I realized it's been about half a year since I built the last ones I did. I haven't had this army for a very long time, apparently. It's been since September. So September definitely was not that long ago, apparently. You need 3 and 5. Okay. Yeah, I have some Iron Warriors I also need to paint, but I feel like painting them on stream would be a lot more difficult for me because I'm currently painting the Chaos Trim, and I like to have my models at eye level or so. So painting it from like maybe like a foot away would not do me any justice, and I'll miss a bunch of stuff. Did I cut out the wrong foot? Yes, I did. I cut out 3 instead of 4. Okay. We cut out 4. We're good. And then I have 10 of these guys to do. And they're all gonna have the special weapons, because I would like to have 2 10-man units with 3 plasma pistols and then 2 eviscerators. So I am maximizing that right now. And then it will take a long time to paint everything again. Well, then again, I'm not painting 20 Berzerkers in a week again. That was a little bit too much for me. I don't even remember what happened yesterday. I think I got... Oh yeah, I had to move back the stream by 2 hours. So I was like, how the hell can I like what's his face? I don't even remember anymore. I was wondering how to change the timestamp on mobile. I was like, you know what? I'll just put a pinned message and hopefully it goes well. I was just curious why there's no option to change like a live stream like time on mobile. I was searching all the answers and it was like, no, you can't. You just can't. I was like, is there a reason for that? And they did not say anything. Google did not tell me anything. So I was kind of dumbfounded. It was like, you have a $1 billion company that cannot do so, or I am dumb and cannot figure out what I'm doing wrong. Let me just take out the bases. Maybe I should have the fan on. I turned the fan off thinking it would be too loud, but now it's like getting hot. The computer is very, very hot boy right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's getting really hot. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then I have a Khorne Berzerker. We just gotta glue him onto the base, and then we can continue on from there. I need way more glue than that. But yeah, on the weekend, I'll be busy again, because guess what? I have yet another birthday party to go to. And yeah, there's like 2 more birthdays to go to this month, and I can't go to at least one of them. Because I already have plans for that weekend. It was unfortunate because I originally was going to go to the one, that one birthday party next week. But because it got pushed back to a week where I cannot attend it, so that kind of sucks. Okay, let's build this Khorne Berserker champion. They're all gonna look the same because I need to be able to identify them pretty easily. So where is it? Oh, there we go. Blue. So we will need the plasma pistol. Wherever the hell... Oh, there you are. I found you. 8. That is not 8. Or it doesn't really matter, does it? So there's 2 here. I see 2. Is there another one on this one? No, it's just a bunch of chain blades, huh? If I flip this upside down, I can find it. There is a 3rd one somewhere, but they're not numbered properly again. Nice. Ah, there you are. I found it. We always need this. Okay, there we go. That's 1. And then there's 131. Jeez, there's over 130 parts in this. That's crazy. 131 is an axe that is not here. I found it. I found it. We're good. I think I should wait until I finish all my iron wares to paint all these Khorne Berserkers. I need to not drop something in the middle of the session. And then the backpack is any single backpack. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna cut out this one. It doesn't matter what backpack I cut out. But yeah, and then... Sorry, my weekend is Saturday, birthday. Sunday, I have a Warhammer day. There might be some games on the Sunday, but I most likely won't be playing any games. Most likely, I'll probably just be trying to finish off my Iron Warriors. Well, most of them. I got a lot to do. I got about 50 something models to do, most likely, and it's gonna be a big pain to finish all of them. I need way more glue than that. Way more blue. Tamiya thin cement is good. I don't know what I think about thick, but thick is not good, I believe. My friend bought the normal cement and had like the thickest brush. I was like, how the hell are you gonna paint models with that? The thing is like really thick. Like the brush in the Tamiya thin cement is like super thin, so you can use it for smaller models. But the one that was the normal one, I think it was basically for other models, like model planes, model tanks, and whatnot. Do I need to... Oh, there's not a lot of mold lines on this, so that's good. We are good. Then I just need to do that. Oh, that's good. That is good. And then we gotta put the backpack on. Man, it's been so long since I done this for World Eaters. I think 30 is like all I need for World Eaters. So, and then after that, I think I will get Bloodletters too. I'm getting a Demon Prince pretty soon. So hopefully that will be good. I'm getting like a resin one, so I'm gonna be pretty happy about that. 35, 135, and 136. Dang. Where are those? There's this one. Okay, so that's on the right. And where is the other one going? 135, huh? And then we got the helmet. We are not going with the unhelmeted option because I do not like those. Or should I? Let's see, what do the unhelmeted options look like? Some of them look okay. Maybe I should. I'm not sure. Maybe just this one time I will. I'm gonna regret it later, but it's getting it. It's fine. I need some variation. I need some variation when it comes to unhelmeted and helmeted options. Do I need to? No, I don't need to. Okay. Then we'll do that. We'll have no helmet with this guy. Maybe I should make all of them without a helmet. Let's just do that. Let's see what happens. Is that going to stay on? Probably. But yeah, I'm excited to play 11th edition too. I'm very, very excited to play it. As soon as the points come out. I just need to wait for the points to come out and it's all good. I've seen some people play it without the points adjustments. I know you have to pay for war gear again. There's my sergeant. Well, a Khorne Berzerker champion. Okay, there we go. And now we build. Let me just look through the instructions real quick. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. Just gonna build all of the special stuff. And this one will have a pistol, most likely. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. So the 24 and 25. Okay. Wherever the hell 24 and 25 is. Dang. Cannot find any helmets, huh? Is it on this one? Oh, yes, it is on this one. There we go. Found it. There's 25. And there's 24. Okay, so it's all on this one, most likely, unless... No, it is definitely not, because I do not see the standard, or the banner. The World Eater's banner boy. Oh, did you guys... I don't know if you guys seen, but they're changing the Blessings of Khorne, or whatever. Instead of reroll to charges, they're changing it to +1 to charge, which I think is very interesting. Is very, very interesting in that regards, because I guess in the new edition, right, you can choose, you roll the charge and you can choose which one to charge, so they're reworking it to be just like Sigmar, which is very interesting. So I can then see why they're changing it to +1 to charge instead of reroll charges, because then if you have reroll charges, it gives you a lot of options to, what is it, to choose from either the closest target or the farthest target. I don't know how this fits on. Okay, so this fits on... Oh, from the back side? Really? Okay. So I was right. This goes on the... Yeah, this goes on the back. I see it now. There we go. Okay, we got it. Put that in, put this in, and it's good. 26 and 27. If I can see where those are. On this one, it's probably on this one, isn't it? Isn't it? Nope. Ah, there you are. Found you. You're just hiding in the corner. And then I need the front plate. And then I will be giving this one a plasma pistol. Because it said so. I could also give an eviscerator, but it won't look as good. It will definitely not look as good. $26 is... What the heck? Okay. $57, $26, $26. Man, I am definitely not finding anything. Oh, no, that's 65. What does it look like? There's one. There is another one somewhere. Nope. 57. 21, 19, 23. 26. Yeah, they put it on a different one. Great. No wonder I couldn't find it. They put it on a different sprue. There we go. We got the two pieces we need. Just gotta sand it, file it down, whatever you want to call it. This one. You know what I think? When I ever look at this one, there's not a lot of mold lines on the Khorne Berserker kit, which is very, very good. It's super, super good. Because I built the Jump Intercessor packs a couple weeks ago, and the mold lines that was on that one was not very nice. Not very nice. But yeah. Oh, for my Crusade campaign, I'm going to be playing my opponents for this phase. I'm going to be playing against my... What is it? My Drukhari friend again. So it's going to be the rematch of the century. And then I'm going to be playing against... Shoot, what was my other opponent? I think it was Chaos again. I might be playing against... No, I'm just playing one game. I remember now. I'm just playing the one game. My other friends are going to be playing against Chaos. My allies. So I think one of them is... Two of them are playing 2 games, I believe. One of them is playing against Chaos Space Marines, and he's playing against, I think, Orcs? I don't remember. I'll have to take a look at it again. Man, I was trying to stir up a conversation. I was like, man, I don't remember anything. Can I pop this one out? Yes, I can. Okay, where is that plasma pistol? I'm just gonna take whatever one I can get my hands on and then just use that plasma pistol. I see it. Doesn't matter which one I use. 30. It says 30? Really? Okay. And then what other arm do I need? 28. $28 is an axe. Man, Khorne really, really likes his axes, huh? He definitely does. Ah, there's 28. I see you. Oopsies. Do not want to snap any of these pieces out accidentally. I think I have snapped the weapon in half before. I don't know if other people have snapped like a piece in half when cutting out sprues. I think it has happened to my friends a couple times where they're building something and they snap the piece right off. It is definitely not fun to snap a piece off that you're cutting out. It's like, well, Let's hope there's a replacement piece, and lo and behold, there are no replacement pieces. This one is not trying, it's not going in. Okay, we'll just leave it like that and hopefully it will settle down. Then 96. Oh, so that's interchangeable. Okay, so I'll just cut out... Oh, I just see 96 right there. Okay, we'll just cut that one out. It says it doesn't really care about which one, but some of them don't have like flat surfaces so that the little thing can't fit on. There we go. We'll cut that one out. And then we just file it down to a degree that we like it to be, preferably flat. It is definitely not flat. I will need to grab some hobby knives. Liar. What do you mean, liar? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I changed the thumbnail. I accidentally said painting. Give me a hand with a pointer finger. It did? Oh, I see. I'm so sorry, Swiggy, Swiggity Swoosh. But how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm just building Berzerkers. I'm building the remaining options for my Khorne Berzerkers I need. So I need 6 more plasma pistols, and I need about 4 more eviscerators. So I don't know if I'm able to do it with this one, but hopefully I can. Oopsies, that's too much. Man. And hopefully building... Ow, I almost stabbed him. Ow, I did stab myself with the metal file. I dropped it and tried to pick it up, and then I pushed down a little bit. And then it stabbed me. Great. Okay, I'm gonna kind of cut this out. Yeah, don't stab yourself with a metal file. It's not nice. Okay, I think I got it to a degree I wanted. That looks good. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I need to count. So I need 6 plasma pistols, and I need at least 6. No, wait, 4 more eviscerators. Yeah, that's correct. I need 4 more eviscerators. This is not going on correctly. Oh well, maybe I'll just build it fully and we're good. Are you working on anything, Swiggity Swoosh? Are you building any models, any more painting? Okay, and then what kind of helmet do I need? Does it matter what helmet? It says 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna put... What kind of helmet do I want? I think I'm gonna try to go for everything in this kit is gonna be unhelmeted options for the time being. No, okay. I need some Khorne Berzerkers with no helmets. I need to actually try to learn how to paint faces at this point. So everything here will have no helmets, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, this thing needs to not... I'm currently away from home. Oh, okay. Okay, let me just see what I need. Okay, I need this. And then I need the smaller pauldron, which is over here. Or red. I go for a purple undertone and a blue wash. That's what I did for pale flesh. That's what I was thinking. I was gonna go for like maybe a purple undertone, like a purple, I guess a purple wash, and then like, and then do like the pale like fleshy bits after. Oh yeah, I did cut off the head. Yeah, that was what I was gonna do because I tried that with Calgar. I think. What did I do with Calgar actually? I think I did. What the hell did I do? I think I did a wash first, and then after that, I think I painted the flesh and it created like a slightly pale flesh for Calgar, which was good, which was what I wanted. So it worked out perfectly. Put this bad boy on. And then we can... Where's the helmet? There you are. Well, not the helmet. I meant the unhelmeted option. Yeah, I need to get better at painting flesh because sooner or later I'll have to paint my what is it? Heathen Knights of Slanesh, and they all have pretty much some fleshy bits showing. They all got it. Is it this way or is it this way? Okay, it's this way. Good. I think I did it the wrong way one time before. I was like, well, time to pull it all off. There we go. Then we can do this. We can definitely do this. Okay, that's numero 2. That's number 2. I think I was about to speak some other language, but it was not gonna work out. Yeah, we need variation here. Okay, let's try this again. Putting it on the base again. And hopefully it works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to super glue it down. Okay, it seems to have worked. That is good. That is very good. Then I need more plasma pistols. Okay. So 6 and 4. Yeah, 6 and 4. Okay, just gotta remember that. I need 6 and 4. Then okay, now so I need 9 and 10 now. Is that 10? What the hell? Oh, it's 9. I was like, what the hell kind of number is that? But it says 9. Yeah, I guess me being in a room with like little to no ventilation makes the computer really hot. So that's why I got the fan going on right now. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. I think I had it on yesterday and you guys didn't say anything about it. So that is a very good sign because it is all the way in the back of the room. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I need 11 and... What is it? 11 and 12. Okay. Man, I love the look of chaos models like so badly, but painting them is like it takes a lot longer than what you would expect from other Space Marines. Space Marines, you have it's all kind of like very basic. There's not a lot of not a lot going on unless you add like decals on, so it's all good. Just need to not cut myself. I cut myself with a hoppy knife like this a couple times, and I don't want to do it again. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I'll just cut it off a little bit with these cutters, and it'll be good. Yep. Okay. Then we can just file it, and we're good. But yeah, next week I have a tournament to go to on the 20th, the weekend of the 20th. So I'm pretty excited. I'm also pretty intimidated by it because apparently there's a lot of good players going, and by good players I mean my friend was telling me, I was like, yeah, there's the guy who's entering. He's the one who won with the Imperial Agents. I was like, what? I don't want to play against that guy. I'm gonna get beat. Tournament, yeah, it's a Warhammer tournament. I'll be playing a couple games with my World Eaters, and hopefully I don't lose. Yeah. One with Imperial Agent. Yeah, there was this guy. He won a massive, I think it was like a world tournament with just Imperial Agents. And he's entering this one as well. So I'm kind of scared if I get matched up against him. I don't think he's bringing Imperial Agents. He's probably bringing a different army, hopefully. So I don't have to play against him. And what do I need? 13. Okay, where's 13? There you are. Man, newer kits are so good. They're so easy to build. I say that as I'm struggling building this. How does this go on the side? Okay. Does it fit flush somehow? Does not fit flush. Let's see. Okay, it does. I just need to glue it on correctly and it should work out in the end. We'll just leave it like that. I think that worked out pretty well. And then I need another plasma pistol. Well, I cut out the other plasma pistols that I'm going to be using. Okay, this is the last one on this brew. There we go. And then we need a eviscerator. And not eviscerator, I meant a Khorne axe. Okay, got that, and then we need shoulder pads. Okay. This one, is there more here? How many shoulder pads do they give you? They don't. Oh, they give you quite a bit actually. That one, and then I need a backpack. Honestly, these models aren't as bad to paint compared to Thousand Suns. They had trim everywhere. Trim on the backpack, trim on the... Oh, I left my phone over there. Oopsies. Well, you guys can't see it, so that's fine. Maybe I'll just move it just in case, so that I don't accidentally show it. And then reflection obviously is a thing. And backpack. Okay, then I need a helmet or a face. There we go. Okay, we got everything. Where's the base? Right here. Right over here. And then we glue everything together, and then it will all work out in the end. Did I file everything down? Not really, but it's okay. The amount of skulls. How many skulls are on everything? Yep, every single Berserker model has some sort of skull too, you know? Oh, hi Sleep. Hi Wolfie, how are you? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you again. Are you also painting / building anything lately? I'm currently painting. Not painting. I'm gonna say building some Khorne Berzerkers. I'm building. I think for this kit, the intention of it is to build a bunch of plasma pistols and then also build a bunch of eviscerators. Because I want to maximize war gear with this one. And then this one, does it go up? I guess it does. Okay, we're good. The classic. This is, I think this is the one that was kind of classic. What, isn't it? But unhelmeted option. Ooh, no helmets. Also the head's backwards. Oopsies. Oopsies. There we go. And then this shoulder pad goes on to the right pauldron. And then the other one goes on to the other one, which is the left. Sorry, I got my left and right minute. This one goes on the left. This one goes on the right. I don't know my left to rights. Also, I have a funny story about mixing up your left to right. So I was playing... This was maybe a couple years ago. I was playing Siege with a couple of buddies. And then it was down to one more guy, right? One guy left standing on my team. My team, right? And we're telling our friend, it's like, no, he's to your left. He's to your left. And then my friend turns to the right and gets shot. I was like, buddy, we told you left. You look to your right. I may have to re-glue this on, but that's okay. That is another one down. It is also pointing towards the ground. I just realized the plasma pistol's pointing towards the ground. Do I just keep it like that? Nah, he can shoot down. He's looking down on his opponent. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. That's good. That's number 3. I'm gonna cut the rest of the other plasma pistols from the other sprues I have. Let me just find them. Actually, what does it say? Maybe not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay, this one has an eviscerator. Okay, so built the eviscerator. Me 21 and 19. Okay, okay, buddy. I think it's on this one. Yeah, it's on this one right here. 21, then there's 19. Nineteen's over here. There we go. $18 and $17. There's 17 and there's 18. Cut out these pieces and yep. And then 18. Sing it. Oh, it's pretty warm today. Yeah, I do remember. I think it's, well, it's not warm. It's like between like 20 and 25. So I think that's a good temperature. At least it's not hitting 30s. If it's hitting 30s, then kill me right now. Literally kill me if it's hitting 30. Canadian heat is cannot handle anything going above 30, but anything I guess closer to 0, then it will probably help a little bit. Did I go do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Let me see. Oh, I see. So I glued this piece on first. and then I put it on. Okay, I get it now. I do get it. Okay, how does this piece go on? Oops. So it goes on sort of like this. Sort of like this. Almost there. When you have to drive fit pieces in the game. How many Berzerkers do I own? After I build these 10, I will have 30. I will have a total of 30 Berzerkers I own. Which is probably enough unless I want to run 2 20-mans, which I don't think it's gonna happen. I swear to God, if I cut out the wrong piece, I think maybe I cut out the wrong piece. But that was in the 18 spot. Yeah, it's 18. Oh, is this one's probably going forward. Yeah, okay. So I did get it wrong. This one is going forward. I thought I was going backwards. There we go. It is going forward. I got it. Okay. I just gotta remember this and then put it on. There we go. Okay. I just gotta remember that position. And then it should put on just like how if I remember. Just gotta squeeze it in. There we go. Okay, now it fits. But yeah, I think I want to try at least one 20-man Berserker squad because I want to try it with the Lord on Juggernaut. Because the Lord on Juggernaut makes it so everything is engagement within 3 inches instead of 2. Which, in my opinion, you get more guys in. You get way more guys in, which is pretty insane. Imagine having 20-something Berserkers, and each of them make 5 attacks on the charge. So 20 times 5, that's probably 100 attacks if they all get in. And then you have sustain hits, and that could potentially be more. Okay, let's put the Eviscerator on. 123, 124. Okay, where is 124? Yeah, when you want to attack with Khorne Berzerkers, they will kill. They will chew through Horde like nothing. They will chew through literal like chaff pretty easily. But then again, their range attacks are pretty garbage. They have bolt pistols, and bolt pistols hit on 4s. Which is basically, at that point, it is a 50-50 to either hit or land. Either hit or miss is what I'm trying to say. That piece out, and we are good. Okay, let's see if I can glue this on correctly. Should I glue it onto the base right now? No, let's just do this. Where's the other arm? 24. Okay, so I need 124. That's the piece I was missing. I was like, I have the axe. I don't have the other arm. This other arm's not here. You are not on here, aren't you? Yes, you are definitely not on the right sprue I'm looking at. So 124. Where are you? Oh, I found you. Right here. And we just cut this piece out. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. And then we put it on which one? This the top half, right? Yeah, the top half, and it should go on pretty flush. Yeah. Okay. Then I just got to trim out this little bit. Not all of it. Oh, I got cut all of it. Gotta be very careful here that I don't get most of the detail off. There we go. Okay. Now I glue it on. Then we do this. And then just leave it like that for a little bit, and it should be good to go as soon as I cut out everything else. So this one will take this, a shoulder pad, and then one of the smaller ones, if I can find it. Over here. There we go. Get that one. Then I need a backpack, and then I need a helmet. What kind of helmet do I want? I guess I'm just gonna use the rest of these. There we go. Okay. That one, and then the backpack. But yeah, I guess you can never really have enough Berzerkers, but I think that saying is only true when you have the space to store everything. And I'm currently running out of space for a lot of models, so I either need to slow down when building or in painting, or I just need to buy more space. It's like buying, what is it? It is like buying more. Shoot, what is it missing? It's missing something, is it not? Oh, I forgot to cut out 20. Oopsies. I was like, there's a little gap somewhere. I was like, where the hell is this going? Now I need to find 20. Piece number 20. I generally can't fit everything I have built anymore. True. I tried to put... I have like a display case, right? I tried to fit two fully sized armies on the same shelf, and it barely fit all of them. I tried to put... What is it? I tried to put my 2,000 points of Dark Angels and 2,000 points of World Eaters on the same shelf, and it barely fit everything. But then I got more World Eater stuff. I was like, maybe I need more plastic bins. Wish IKEA sold the glass shelves for my cabinet. I like the glass shelves too. They're super nice. Super nice. There we go. It fits in, hopefully. That is Khorne Berzerker body done. Almost done. Gotta glue on. Did I cut the head? Yes, I did. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I have ruined because I'm a slow painter. I don't know if I'm a slow painter or I just like to allocate a lot of time to it till I finish painting what I got. That is very true for me too, Distinguished Dog, but I think I painted a lot and then I was like, oh, I finished painting this. It's time to buy more kits, and then it keeps on, the cycle repeats itself. I was like, oh, I finished painting so X amount of armies, and I was like, oh, how many armies is that? A lot. What's up, Noodle? What's up, Count Snow? What's up? How's it hanging? Currently building the remaining Khorne Berzerkers that I have right now. And by remaining, I mean they're all gonna be kitted with the special weapons because I kind of need them. And by kind of, I mean I'm building them. Ah, come on. Ah, no. The woes of doing this. Okay, hold on. Let me just try to put this eviscerator on, and I'll look at what's going on in chat. I have 2 Paladin cabinets and it comes with 3 shelves. Really? Only 3? That's too little. That's way too little. What is it? Mine came with 4, and I think that's too little. But it is like, how tall is it? It's like just above like 6 feet tall or so. What is it? I'm doing good. Just painting Canadian flag help route. How should I paint the skin? Because the commissioner didn't tell me. Ooh, I don't know how you would paint a Canadian flag with a help route. That's a mystery to me. Man, a lot of you guys are showing up now. It's very, very nice. I just realized how many I painted already, and it's like, am I going too quickly with the building part? It's been about an hour, and so far I built a total of 4. So maybe I need to slow it down a little bit. I need more on that. I need way more glue on that. Also, it's not hitting it. Yeah, it's not hitting it. What kind of cabinet did I buy? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was like from a furniture store, an online one. I just can't remember the name of it. I remember it starting with a W though, and it was Canadian. It came with like LED lights, with it too, and it was like solid wood, so it was kind of heavy. But it is a good display cabinet, except I got the when I was building the shelf, I got 2 of the shelves upside down. I was like, I don't want to fix this. No, I already put it together. I was like, two of the shelves were upside down. I was like, I'm not pulling it apart at that point. Too much work. Too much work, you know? And no one has ever noticed it or said anything. So 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more plasma pistols. Okay, what's it? 31 and 32. No, they're not on this one, huh? This one has no more bodies. This one has whatever the hell is left. Oh, there you are. I see you. I see it now. Then I need 34 and then 33. Okay. Oh yeah, I am going to be visiting a friend next weekend too. I'm very excited to meet up with him again. It has been, I think, half a year since I last saw him. But yeah, I painted some stuff for him because he asked for some stuff, so we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. So I think I showed him pictures of what I painted, so he's pretty happy with it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think hopefully we don't play against each other in that tournament. Hopefully we don't, because that'll be very awkward. Because I played against his list or Ultramarines a number of times. Yeah, I hope he likes it too. I showed him pictures and he looked very happy. What did you paint for him? I painted a Gilman for him, and then his birthday was like coming up soon. I was like, oh, I'll just paint him a Marnies Calgar. So I painted him a Marnies Calgar and a Gilman. And let's just say the Gilman was, it took a long time is all I can say. That thing took way too long to paint. I think total time it took me like 8 or 10 hours. Yeah, And then Marnius Calgo took me about 6 to 8. Oh yeah, the amount of whoever has Thousand Suns or has painted Thousand Suns, Gilman is exactly the same way, except he's on steroids. The painting, the amount of gold trim is like a Rubik Marine on steroids. Just imagining Lionel Johnson screaming into the void. Gilman, I do have a Lionel Johnson. I do have him painted up. He's probably like one of my rougher paint jobs because I tried to paint it all in one day, and I think I got really tired because I didn't take any breaks, and it took me about 10 hours to do that one. Yeah, don't try to speed run painting process like I do. It is very bad. Isn't bad compared to my custodes. Is it really? I don't think custodes have trim unless you want to put them on. Then I can then say it's like, yeah, that sounds really rough then. If you're doing custodes with trim, I don't know what custodies with trim looks like, but it sounds like a big pain in the butt is all I want to say. Okay, let's build the second eviscerator. I need a lot. I need 4 from this kit. So somehow we have to get 4 out of this one kit to build eviscerators. So 29, 129, and then 128. Where are you? It's 129. Okay. And then 128. Filigree is different than the main color. It can be. Oh, I see. So you chose a hard mode. That's all I got from you. You chose hard mode. Is the tournament I'm going to be using 11th edition rules? No, it's definitely not, because the tournament is happening right when 11th edition is like launching, so there's gonna be at least no time to look over the 11th edition rules, so it's gonna be 10th edition rules for that one. Yeah, they can't reschedule it too, because people paid money to play in this tournament, so it's definitely not happening. Did I cut out a backpack yet? I did not cut out a backpack. Let's cut this one out. That's why I cut it out wrong. I was wondering why I was having so much difficulty cutting out that backpack, and turns out I cut it at the wrong angle. And so, and I did the same thing with this one. Great. Great! I cut this one out wrong too. I'm going to need like a fortnight to study the new rules and change when it comes out. Feeling all my friends are as emojis are gonna switch eventually. They probably will switch eventually. Me and my friends are probably gonna have like a day where someone offered to present the 11th edition rules. So we're getting like a group of like, I don't know how many friends. My guess is like at least 5 or so, and it's gonna be like a PowerPoint presentation style for teaching people the 11th edition rules. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if we're gonna get time to play games during that day when the presentation's happening, but most likely not. Okay, did I cut all the arms too? Yeah, I did. I definitely did. Okay, this one goes here. Yeah, this one goes over there. Oh, it goes on the bottom. Okay, this one goes on the bottom. Like so. Like so. No? Yes. Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't even know anymore. Okay, it goes on like that. Okay. Ah, okay, I got it. I got it now. Okay, okay. Then I don't even know if this is the correct way to do it, but we'll just say yes. Yes, it is. And then we'll leave that to sit for a little bit while we glue. While we will glue. Cannot speak English today or ever on a stream. We'll glue on the other pieces. There we go. Glue on this one over here, a helmet. I'm gonna regret doing this, honestly. It's like, oh, faces, let's go. Oh, I hate painting faces. It's like, oh, why did I do this to myself? It's all good. It's all good. Maybe I need more glue. This one's half empty now. And actually I don't need to build anything new. So I only do helmets for that reason. Yeah, I kind of want to try to do faces at least. I need some variation because when you have 20 berserkers, there's going to be at least 2 or 3 that look exactly the same. I like painting faces, just don't ask me to do beady eyes indeed. Apparently, when I was doing Marnie's Calgar, he had teeth and I was like, alright, how am I going to do this? And it's like, paint it slightly white and it's like, okay. If you look hard enough, it's there, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, don't make me paint the eyes too. Hi, Idiotic Synergy, how are you doing? But yeah, no faces, please. How am I gonna paint? How am I gonna do this? I'm doing good. I am doing very good. Yeah, I was just tired. Yeah, if you're wondering why I didn't stream that one day, I was just very tired after. Yeah, the Tuesday. If you guys don't know, I had to wake up at 4, drive to the airport. That was about an hour drive, by the way. An hour drive to the airport, then an hour drive after that to work, and then work for about 10 hours. So, yeah, apparently 1 day to sleep was not good enough. I needed like at least 2. So hopefully you guys have been there and done that. Yeah, you guys have definitely been there and done that. It's like, yeah, I had to do a lot of errands before going to work and then work for a copious amount of hours. This one's too low. Does it look okay? It looks okay to me, actually. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's keep it like that. Posture check. I hate you, Sogard. I know you're here. I see you. How are you doing, Sogard? I'm calling you out, by the way. Let's go. There we go. That's one shoulder pad on. And then we will glue on the other shoulder pad. What the heck is that emote? Okay, there we go. And then we will glue on back this one. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 eviscerators. I need another one with an eviscerator. So 40 and 39. Okay. Oh yes, we can definitely do this. We can definitely get 4 eviscerators. I am so happy right now. I am so happy. We can make 3 10-mans with 2 eviscerators. That's so good. That is so good. Oh, I have a question. What do you guys think about recast models? Like recast from third party sellers. I don't know what you guys think about that. Or do you guys not like them? Do you guys like them? Is it like cheaper than buying like the full blown out like Forge World kits where they're like $200 for like a model kind of deal? I want to see what your guys' opinions are about recast models. I am okay with them. It's like another, I don't know. In the end, they kind of all look the same, but I guess when GW has competitions and you're like, you know, you can't use recasts in our tournaments, and it's very fair because then people do want to take pictures. There we go. Okay. And then this one would also be another one with an eviscerator. I just gotta remember to cut out the eviscerator before I glue on everything. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Never really looked into recast before. I guess it's an option. It is definitely an option. I bought. Actually, I didn't get the recast myself. I got some friends some recast, and it looks pretty much 1-to-1. It is pretty much 1-to-1, except resin is pretty brittle. So when you cut it out, you risk snapping the model. That's all I can say. You risk snapping some parts of the model at some point. Also, speaking of snapping off models, I accidentally, you know, the tips of the cutters. I accidentally broke off the tip of my cutters a couple weeks ago. So I'll show you what I mean by that. If you kind of notice, my cutters are kind of flat at the end. I accidentally like snapped it off a little bit, so you can see it's kind of flat right here. It's supposed to be pointy, but it's flat. So I accidentally like snapped it off accidentally. And I am able to show that because the camera is very good quality. Could probably save some money. Yeah, I can definitely save some money buying recasts, and no one will be able to tell unless you specifically tell them, or if someone can actually tell how it weighs, and yeah, that's them. That is a you problem. Okay, how does this work? Yeah, it goes on like that, and we're good. And how does this one go on? Oh, come on. It's so thin. Okay, we can get it in this little tiny gap here. We can definitely. I snapped a huge chunk up the top of my nippers the other night. Oh, so you understand. You definitely understand the feeling, right, Wolfie? Yeah. Oh, a huge chunk. Yeah, it really sucks. Mine was just like a small one, but I feel for you. It's not a nice feeling because when you spend a lot of money on clippers, then you start feeling really bad. Did I put this on right? I did not put this on right. There we go. It goes on like that. We'll just leave it that, and we'll cut out the other eviscerator. Let me just give me 1 second while I cut out the other ones. Ah, there you are. Found you. Cut out the sword-looking one, and we're good. Luckily, they're all right beside each other. No twisting or anything either. Really, I accidentally twisted mine, and that was how I broke off the tip of it. But you know what? It still works. If it still works, then I'll go with it. Oopsies, I knocked my mic. Huh. I realize there's more stuff here. Maybe I'll cut off some of these heads too. Everything will have a half mask. There we go. Then I will need some of these. That one. And then one of these ones. Excuse me. And did I cut out a backpack? I did not cut out a backpack. I think when I was painting my first Berzerkers, right? I had to reference the backpacks a lot because all of them look very, very different. All of them look very, very different from each other. Okay, let's do this again. So kind of like this again. Yep. Probably need to trim that down a little bit. Glue this. A little tiny piece of glue. And then I already forgot which way it goes. Okay, there we go. Goes on like that. Then we just leave it a little bit. And then we can glue on the head. Did I cut out the head already? Okay, we're good. Man, my future self is gonna hate me when I paint the faces. Hi Seer. Hi Seer, how are you doing? How the hell are you doing? I mean that in a positive way, by the way. You painting up your Stormcast Eternals or your what's his face? Slave to Darkness? Wink nudge nudge wink wink. Yes, yes. Ooh, wrong way. This way. There we go. Okay. Let me just let that sit for a little bit. Then we can probably glue this on. Oh, I missed a little piece over there. Maybe we can just cut it off a little bit. Yep, no one's gonna know this. No one is going to know this. I'm doing about why LGS is holding the paint and sip tomorrow. I'm gonna start Ionis then. Nice, let's go. Ionis Cryptborn. That is an intimidating model to do. To paint. Yeah, that thing is awesome looking too. If I ever started a Stormcast Eternal army, that would be one of the models I would definitely pick up. It'll be one of the ones I would definitely pick up. And then... yeah, there we go. Okay. Time to glue this bad boy on. Hopefully it fits on correctly. I nudged over the head a little bit. Hey, there we go. I just accidentally tilted his head. Oh, maybe I should have his head tilted this way. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Okay. Don't have anything to paint for my Slave to Darkness at the moment, though I did hit my warriors with some touch-up. Let's go. There have been only a couple of occasions where I actually had to touch up my previous models. I think the last one I can think of was touching up Magnus to red a little bit because I wanted to add more highlights to the gold panels, which it did work. It did actually look a lot nicer now. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. There we go. That is another Eviscerator I need. Gonna be so real. My warriors are borderline half painted. If you have 3 colors on it, that is good enough. Having 3 colors on a Slave to Darkness warriors is like is borderline painted, so it's totally fair. But I don't blame you for keeping them half painted, because painting Slave to Darkness models take a lot of time. Maybe I should have some. Nah, I committed. I've committed to painting and putting only helmets, non-helmets on these ones, so it's fine. Oh, it's not fitting on. It is not fitting on. Okay, now we just need to not touch it in any shape or way, and we're good. That is not a Khorne Berzerker that wants to stay on the base. He is dead. He is falling off the base, and he's never getting up again. But no, he needs to stay on the base. Yeah, what are my hopes for 11th edition for all my armies? My hopes for 11th edition World Eaters, I honestly have no idea. I just want bigger units. I need like bigger units than just 8 bound. Helmets keep the army and army for real for real? Yes, they do. I give them half face mask though, so I want to see how it works. How it will go. Okay, that is another one. Then I need to build another eviscerator. I'm trying to think which one I could do. Hello. Hi, stop motion. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Sorry, I need to... Let me see. 45 and 46. Maybe we can do this. This one, a plasma pistol. And then the next one will be another eviscerator. Okay, let's do that. 45 and 46. Hydrate. Dang, Seared. Good thing I have water ready with me. Thank you for the hydrate. I have not hydrated in maybe an hour and a half. You argue with your dad about the router? Yeah, I think... Ooh, it would be hard to tell him, right? It would be hard to tell him that the router has a problem. If you did probably tell him about the blinking lights, probably. That's my guess, because usually when the lights are blinking or not blinking, you can definitely tell there's a problem. I think I had a similar problem with you, Seer, but I think my problem was I had to tell my parents that the microwave was screwing up with the internet whenever they used it. So back then I was playing League of Legends. I was like, goddamn microwave is screwing up my game, because I was on Wi-Fi when I was playing League of Legends, right? So the Wi-Fi signals got screwed up by the microwave signals, because apparently they're on the same wavelength, or roughly the same. And it was really annoying when all of a sudden you just lag to hell. But I am not in a similar position to use stop motion. I do not know how I would convince your dad that the router isn't working. That is a tough situation. Yeah. Cause I guess if your parents don't use the internet as much as you do, then it would be pretty hard too. Because my parents use the internet as much as I do, and they do not like it when the internet doesn't work, because they like to watch movies a lot. So if there's a problem with the internet, they want to solve it more than I do. Okay, what's the other plasma pistol? Ah, there you are. Okay, I got you. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more. Let's just count out the rest of these plasma pistols. There's 1, and then there's 2. And then there is 3. I figured there was something along those lines. Yes, very true. Okay, what's the third one I need? Okay, where is it? One second. Let me just cut this piece out and I'll read that message carefully. Ow. Okay, so what you're saying, let's see. Submotion says he acknowledges it isn't working, trying to help, but when I say that the router can connect the internet, aka LAN to WAN, and it says the DNS, aka translation, he refuses it. Oh, yes, that sounds really annoying, honestly. Like, he knows it's broken, but he refuses to acknowledge it's this problem instead of that problem. That sounds really irritating. That sounds super, super irritating, holy. Yeah, like, I think he should listen to you. Like, that really sucks. Usually, when I try to help my dad with problems, he usually listens to me. He was first blaming my mom. Wow, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Yeah, that sounds awful. That sounds really annoying. What? I don't know if I can relate to that because my dad, a lot of his family, they help him with computer stuff. So he's kind of in like a good boat because like he learns a lot of computer stuff from his side of the family. Because my dad's side of the family, they all live in Silicon Valley. And when you think about Silicon Valley, it's all the big tech companies, right? So yeah, it's also did. Legit, they like 3 scans, 5 restarts, and looked through and updated the ARP cache over 12 times. Ooh. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds like a lot of work to get a router up and running. So, how are you, Stagbag? How are you? I got this? Hell yeah. I always got this in the bag. Apparently, I don't have this in the bag because the arm fell off. Contact our local IT support group. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Like, that's probably your best bet. If everything else fails, you got that to do. I'm all good, just chilling. Let's go. We're all chilling here so far. We're all chilling. I was like, wait, did I get out the right one? I did. And this one. Then a helmet. Maybe I will put a helmet on. And maybe I'm running out of stuff to put on. There we go. We get a helmet option after 6 of them. Oh, yeah. Speaking about internet problems or computer problems, it's not as serious as like what stop motion has to deal with, but how do I say this? My mom installed a virus on her computer and I had to fix it. And luckily it was a very simple virus to deal with because it only took me 5 minutes to deal with. Yeah, I told her not to do it again. I was like, don't go to weird websites anymore, please. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot more severe. Basically, the virus that she installed was a redirect virus. So all it did was when you use the search engine, it redirected you to a very weird website. That's all it did. That was the purpose of this virus. So it was really annoying. That's all it was. It was super, super annoying. Oh geez. Yeah, that's what I said to you. I was like, come on. Come on. The ARP cache is the library. I know the computer for the computer to know where the other devices are. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. See, stop motion knows computers more than I do. Definitely more. I'm being taught a lot of things. Very, very nice. Nothing super hostile or super malicious, at least. Yeah, it wasn't super hostile, super malicious. So my mom lucked out really, really good. Like the only thing I had to do was reset the browser settings, and it was pretty much gone. That's it. It was gone after that. You got B in computer science knowledge. You are gonna be doing good. You definitely know way more than I do. Why is everyone painting chaos racing while I'm over here painting loyalists? Hello, game maniac. Hello, hello. Unfortunately for you, this is a chaos safe zone. Like everyone here is a filthy chaos space marine player probably, or they just pretend to be and they try to make me feel included. I do have loyalists too. I do have loyalist space marines, but they're okay. The mortal realms must burn. They do. The mortal realms must burn. I ain't no heretic. Yeah, see, they just make me feel like I'm included. I just commissioned to paint world ears from Slanesh. I guess that counts. Ooh, this is another good story. I originally didn't want to get a Slanesh army, but the thing was, how do I phrase this? There was a chance to buy a Slanesh army for really cheap. I was like, I'll just grab it. It's fine. I will never get a deal like this again. Basically, it was about $1,000 worth of Hedonized Self Slanesh models, and I was like, I need this. Like, I'm never gonna get this deal again. So I just jumped on it. I literally jumped on the yeah, I did get the Hedonized Slanesh army. That is right, Seer. That is the one story I was referring to. It's still in the boxes. I think I showed you a couple of them, right? Did my... Oh, sorry. I thought my light died. I was like, why did it get so dark on the camera? Some Neurogons and Barbgons. Ooh. Oh, speaking of Tyranids, what did you think about the Tyranid detachments stop motion? I saw the only one that interest me was the Norn Assimilator and the Norn Emissary one. That one is very funny. Oh yeah, I did stream building them. I streamed building the horsies or the mounted units. Yeah, the Norn Emissary and the Norn Assimilator one is really funny. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4. That's good. New Lord character. Ooh. Oh, the one with the funny helmet. The Lord of Hysteria. I want that as well. I want that one really badly. It looks so cool. It looks super cool. I just like painting the models for fun. I actually finished Night Destroyer. I don't know. Though I have people begging me to base it. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, Game Maniac. Like, people... I think I have some people that really just want to just like play the game but don't want to paint, so that's up to them. I actually sold my Tyranid army to what? To a person who just likes to play the game and doesn't like to paint or build. So I was like, win-win situation for us, I guess. So it was all towards him. Got to teach one of my upperclassmates spearhead. Let's go. Teaching people how to play Warhammer is very tough, is all I can say. Very tough, because sometimes they don't get it, and then sometimes they do. I think I'm trying to teach a friend, my Imperial Guard friend, to play, and he has a tough time doing the higher than, lower than for what is it? Comparing strength and toughness, and I think it's been about a month or so, and he's just about getting it, so that's good progress. Gaming Eater, take World Eaters are just orcs that suck. What the heck? Orcs? I mean, World Eaters do not suck. They're good. Well, counter argument, they do suck because their book sucked in 10th edition, so I can't agree with that. I can wholeheartedly agree that they do suck. But how are you doing, Gaminator? How are you doing? Get this one piece of fit. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, where's the other eviscerator I need? Really mess with him because at the end of the game I somehow had Mark and Nurgle on my whole force. What does Mark and Nurgle do again? Is that the 5-up funeral paint? If so, that's pretty nasty. Destrier. Oh, Destrier. Okay. My English is bad. -1 to win for him. That's pretty nasty still. That's still pretty nasty, not gonna lie. -1 to wound is like really, really nasty. Okay, let's cut these pieces out. Which faction has worse shooting, orcs or world eaters? Ooh, that's a good one. They're really close to each other, honestly. But I think orcs, because orcs get way more shooting than world eaters do, they get more volume of shots. Then yeah, I would give the orcs better shooting because they got more options. Okay, I just need the arms for this eviscerator, and apparently I threw it off to the side somewhere and can't figure it out. They changed its effect to remove crits in 3rd edition. Ooh. Hits on 5 but have lots of shots, can do lots of damage, with World Eaters mostly have pistols. Yeah, World Eaters mostly have pistols. Like, their best shooting is basically either the Land Raider or the Forge Fiend. Okay, where is this thing I need? I know it's somewhere. 125. That looks right. Yeah, 125. 124. Okay, found them. Destrier is the best known warhorse of the Middle Ages that carries nice in the battles, tournaments, and jousts. Ooh. Did you see the rumor engine for June 9th? No, I don't think I did. Actually, I might have. Was it the Chaos Sword looking thing? Terminators, but that's kind of a stretch. That is kind of a stretch. They did make the Red Butcher's detachment for Terminators, but I've only glanced at it. The only one out of the new detachments for 11th edition that interests me was Vessels of Wrath. Vessels of Wrath is pretty good. The weapon with the star. Yes, I did see that actually. I did definitely see that. Okay, there we go. And then I still have the pistols right here. We're good. And then I need this. I don't even know what I'm cutting out anymore. I thought it was a spear, not gonna lie. That's okay. I probably would have thought it would have been a spear too. To me, using it, orcs are just better because world eaters just don't have a shooting phase most of the time. You think, or that's a nice opinion to see that orcs are better than world eaters in that regards. But however, I think the big trade-off with world eaters is that their melee is supercharged. Like, they can, even baseline infantry, if you do it correctly, they can kill predators. No, not sorry. Not predators. What's the tank called? They can definitely kill like a repulsor pretty easily. But I can see your point though. I have not played against orcs in a hot minute, so don't take my opinion too seriously. I think it's just a trinket from Trazen. It clearly teases a new Trazen model. They definitely knew the new Trazen model. You guys definitely need a new one for Necrons. That thing is ancient. That thing is definitely ancient tier. Okay, where's the axe? There you are. How does it fit on again? So this one fits on like this. Ah, I see. bolt everything that gets close, but they die so quick as someone points the lasgun at them. That is very true. That is very true. They're very squishy. They're super, super squishy. They're ungodly. Ungod's really squishy. Orcs have insanely strong melee too, especially stuff like Gaz and Wazdaka. That is very, very true. I do agree that the orcs have very, very strong melee. Man, I suck at arguing with people. I don't normally argue with people because whenever I try to discuss or slash argue, however you want to call it, I tend to not, because sometimes it gets really heated. But that's totally okay. But yeah, orcs do have insanely strong melee. How would I differentiate between World Eaters and Fair Dude? Yeah, fair, see? Fair. Very, very fair. I do agree that orcs have insanely strong melee. I think, how would I say... I guess the thing is that they have mass volume of attacks compared to every other army, right? But they don't hit as good. Are they tanky? Yes, they're insanely tanky. The orcs are tanky because they can bring numbers. Mr. Bones actually talked about in 10th edition, even with the range, units of orcs had better melee than shooting. That's fair. Leadership orcs fail at. Do they actually fail leadership? I thought their leadership worked the same way as Imperial Guard, where they can just kill an orc and they just pass the leadership test. But yeah, I think to quickly sum up what I'm trying to say, Gaminator, to sum it up, I do agree that orcs had a better book than World Eaters in 10th edition. That's probably what I'm gonna say. Because the World Eater book kind of sucked. In my opinion, the World Eaters lost their advance in charge, they lost their 5-up feel no pain, and everything did not hit as good. Now if you're using Warhorde, because we have a strat that removes Battle Shock. Ooh, you guys do? Oh, unlikely passive. That's probably the one I'm looking at. Or thinking about. Since Battle Shock will linger, be prepared to not have OC or be able to use strats in the 11th against Nids. Yeah, let's go. Nids are good. Mob mentality. Definitely the mob mentality. It just sounds... Wait, sorry. It just sounds like you're comparing orange to lemon. That's basically what it is. It's comparing lemons to oranges. You're right, Seer. That's basically what it's boiling down to. Can't use strats and battle shock units. You can. You definitely can. Actually, there was one strat I was looking at. If you look at the Blood Angel strat, there is a couple of strats that make it so you can get a buff, but then you have to battle shock the unit afterwards. I think it was the strat for the Blood Angels where you get lance and lethal hits or whatever it was. I can't remember what strat it was, but you have to battle shock them if you want to take both up the buffs. Do hope EC gets some new units. I definitely hope they do. I heard they're really, really fun to play too, like the Emperor's Children. I hear a lot of funny things with them. Keywording Battle Shock afterwards. True, it does say Battle Shock afterwards. How am I gonna fit this on? I think I glued it on. Yeah, glued this on very, very wrong. No, yeah, I didn't glue this on correctly. When you need winged princes and flowers or you're dead. Honestly, I hate that about the Emperor's Children. You have to bring those, and then to make it work. I don't like the idea of bringing like multiple demon princes, maybe just 2, and then it's like, oh, that's your army kind of afterwards. I want a little bit more variation than just 2 demon princes and then a lot of defilers. That sounds kind of boring. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put the helmet on. Like Royal Warriors would be more vital. Yes. Battle Shock is cool. We went from a 33% win rate to 60. Really? I guess people really like the Defiler, huh? I like the Defiler. I just don't like it enough to buy it. That's it. I do not. I was one of the only people that didn't want to buy a Defiler. Funnily enough, is actually that good right now. Yes, it is actually that good right now. It is super good in all the Chaos armies. The Defiler is busted. That is right, Surgeon Doom. The Defiler is busted. Hello, Surgeon Doom. How are you doing? Are you a fellow Chaos enjoyer? Oh god, I can't fit the shoulder pad on. Good. You're doing good. That is good to hear. Ah, I can't fit this thing on. I am Papa Nurgle follower. Ooh, you like the grotesque thing. The grotesque Nurgle. Ah, I can't fit this on. Great. Like, Calabite Cartel will be crazy good now. It has a strat that will battle shock the whole enemy army. That sounds insane. That doesn't sound insane. I think, doesn't the Tyranids have the same kind of idea too, where they have a once per battle thing? And they can battle shock the entire army as well at a -1. No, it's only a -1 if you have the Neuro Tyrant, I believe. I could be very wrong. Ah, where'd it go? Just want the Destrier, that's all I care about for a while. That's okay. That's okay. That thing looks cool too. Once per battle. That's true. Okay. Is this shoulder pad gonna stay on, or am I just gonna have to like super glue it on? So you need parts for Death Guard kind of mid. I actually haven't looked at the Death Guard kit parts for the Filer. Okay, there we go. It is fitting on. It is not fitting on. Might remain pretty untouched. Ooh, that's sad. I think they already have like a preg collar, so I can post photos of the completed Destrier. Yeah, I do have one. I think I have one on my Twitch page, and hopefully it works because I made the invite. It doesn't time out, basically. The invite does not time out, hopefully. Put this on. Hopefully it fits on. Last I checked, +1 toughness and gives cover to units in ears. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's maybe pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Isn't unlimited use too? Yeah, I think the one on Twitch is unlimited use. I changed all of them, and they shouldn't time out. At least that's what I think. Are risky, a bit overpriced. Yeah, flawless blades, I don't think they're that good, but they look really cool though. The flawless blades look so cool. Does the same for a bit less? Ooh. Death Leaper automatically worsens leadership by 1 if the enemy is within synapse. They get -1 debuff of battle shock. In some cases, -3 battle shock. Oh, we can stack those? That's really cool. That's super cool. Alright, we got enough eviscerators for 3 10-mans. Now stay like that. Does this cost too much? How much do flawless blades cost? Like 100. It's three models for 100 and what? 180, 170 points. I actually don't know how much they cost for one unit of flawless blades. A lot. Ooh. Awesome miniatures on my discount. 200 for 6. Ooh, that's quite a lot of points. But when you do think about it, how much they folded, really, they're really squishy. Dang. You posted. Okay, let's see this Night Destrier. Let's see it. Oh, that is a cool. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. That is an awesome looking knight. I like it a lot. Hey, that is the price for a Zoanthrope. Really? Is it actually? Dang. Spend the same for close to 6 blight haulers. Ooh, okay, let's see. What else do I need to do? Did I cut out 56 and 55 yet? I don't know if I did. Ooh, I did not. I think. Let me see. How many more are here? Okay, so there's nothing over there. That's good. You need Lucius for fight first. I thought Lucius doesn't get fight first to Flawless Blades. I thought he only gave it to himself. Spend 180 for Terminators or 210 for one more. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Ah, here we go. I'm on the last two. Okay, let's cut these out. Man, you guys are chatty. I can't even keep up anymore. Oopsies, I did not cut this piece out. Y'all like Warhammer a lot. That's very good. Fight First is giving to the model that charge. Yes. Fight First is changing in 11th, which is funnily enough, I think it's a good change because when you have two units that have Fight First, it's literally a standoff on whoever charges first loses. Noodle be popular? I don't think I'm that popular. Not in the slightest. I'm still hidden on YouTube, I guess. I think I just need to pull my weight a little bit more. And by pull my weight, I mean post better quality videos is what I kind of want to do. I think the shorts are nice and all, but I think like I'm getting kind of burnt out, which is very fair. I just think I could be doing better. That's kind of just it. Get more anti-infantry because we suck against custodes. Create shorts. I do. The shorts parts are nice. I'm just very lazy. Never see them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely doing something wrong at this point. So I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit more. Just take it chill. Don't force yourself. That's very true. That is very, very true. Like, I mean, I do like making them, but I think I need a little bit of a change. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like coming from like I guess a scientific point of view. It's like, hey, if you want something to like work, you gotta make it work kind of deal. Actually, really good price for first army. Oh, dude, I think it's the Blade Guard. No, not the Blade Guard. The Blade Champion has fight first, right? Pretty cheap. They can win a lot. They can, except when my buddy plays Custodes, he loses a lot because he is the one. Oh my god! Every single time my Custodes buddy plays Custodes, he's a new player, by the way. He puts them out in the open where they can be fired. He doesn't hide them behind cover, ever. He never puts them behind cover, so that's a him problem. I've never won against Custodes. I have played against Custodes, I think one time. I think I beat him too. Funnily enough, stop motion. Funnily enough, that was the one game I was playing Tyranids, and my Norn Emissary eviscerated his 10-man Custodian guard. It was really funny. I was like, yeah, this is pretty lore accurate. Was doomed by his Land Raider. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, Land Raider fight, let's go. Once against Custodes, but that's because I brought 3 Defilers. 3 Defiler gang. A lot of Defilers there. We love Defilers. Except, how big is a Defiler, right? It's on a 160mm base. That thing is huge. My friend brought one. And like, that thing, I think destroyed 2 of my tanks on the first 2 turns. He only brought 1 too, mind you. I would have lost. It's pretty wide. Yeah, it's a wide boy. It's a really, really wide boy. Just gotta cut out random axes at this point. I kind of don't care. but not as tall as I thought. It's very wide. It's not as tall. Yeah. With the new upcoming point changes, that is true. The upcoming point changes. I don't remember what they talked about. But I think if you spam more, you have to pay more. Is that right? I don't really remember how it works. It's like an EC. What do the Terminators do in EC? I think I looked at it once and I was like, wow, these suck. It'll take me forever to paint the Ceratus Lancer. Yeah, the Knights look like a big pain to paint. By big pain, I mean a lot of work. 7 inches tall, but it's closer to 4 inches tall. How tall is that? Well, I'm not American, so I gotta pass. I'm gonna say I gotta pass for that. No anti-infantry. Yeah, EC don't get anti-infantry. All of their... What is it? All of their units, they have precision. So they're mainly a character killing army. I guess you can say that. They mainly just want to outduel the characters. Well, 7 around 28 centimeters. Oh, so it's that tall? Dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm a filthy Canadian. Did I cut out the wrong pieces? Let me see. This one has... Oh, why did I cut? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. So this one goes on... Hold on. Pushes up glasses. Sorry. And no inches. You have no excuse. What do you mean I have no excuse? I only know a little bit of conversion for inches. I just have to multitask right now. How does this fit on? Ah, there we go. Okay. The dry fitting is right. Get reroll charges to shoot at one unit with all their guns. But Mortarion is sick. Is very sick. But compared to all the other Primarchs, he is very slow moving, but he's also very chunky. I think he's the only Primarch, Demon Primarch that gets 12 toughness, I believe. Everyone else gets like 11. Okay, how does this one fit? Oh, I need to shave that down a little bit. Just got reroll hits 1. Harridan from her swarm to just a 610 points Bio Titan Flyer. That's a big one. That's a big point. Which is nice in 3K games. I think all the Demon Primarchs get Deep Strike. Not gonna lie. I think the only one that doesn't get Deep Strike out of all the Primarchs in the game is probably Gilliman. I think Lion can Deep Strike with his little force walkability. Okay, how does this fit? What the heck? Ah, okay. I'm just gonna do this and call it a day. Let's see if it can fit in like this. How to fill in gaps on assembled mini? Ooh, that's a good question. I normally don't, but I think other people can help you with that. I normally don't fill in the gaps. I think what people do was get... Is it Milliput? I think it's Milliput, right? That's all I'm thinking. Filing down to fill in the gaps. Huh. I guess that can also work too. There's a lot of different methods. Let's get this on. There's Brugru, Milliput, Spackle, green stuff. Yep. There's a lot of different options. Okay, this one should fit. There we go. We got... That one to fit. I think that's fine. He can grab his pistol from back there. Pistol. This one has okay, that one. Oh, finally got sisters. Sisters of Battle? You're talking about Sisters of Battle, right? Or are you talking about Sisters of Silence? Because I have one friend who is obsessed with the Sisters of Silence, and he wants to build them for his Custodes army. Ah, Sisters of Battle. Let's go, Sisters of Battle. That's a good one. Didn't they suck in 10th edition? That's all I remember. My friend who played a lot of Sisters of Battle in 9th edition tried to play them in 10th edition, and he told me they just flat out sucked. Supported by heavy infantry. The war seats seem really, really cool. I like them. But how much is it for like 3? It's like 90 something bucks for 3 of them, which is a lot of money in Canadian and and Monopoly money and Canadian Monopoly money. 70 bucks? That's still a lot for 3. This is not working. There we go. Another plasma pistol. You get them 25% off. Oh, you're buying from like a third-party retailer. That's probably why. Actually, no, 25% off. I think third-party retailer with 25% off discounts. Oh, I see. Nice. That's really good. All the other stores I've seen only do them like 10%, 10 to 15% off. So that's really, really good. You got a good deal, it seems like. If you know how to deal hunt, you can find models for 40% off eBay. That is very, very true. I keep telling my friends to go deal hunt, and they kind of don't. But that's pretty much up to them. Like, I could care less. A mix up Repentia and jetpacks. Just 12 of the jetpack boxes. Yes, you're gonna keep doing. You get like a full 50% off of GW. That's very nice. That's very, very cool. Always support your local game store. It's always good. I mean, Doom Scroll. Yep, basically Doom Scroll. Seraphim Squad. Which one's that one? I don't know too much about the Sisters of Battle. There's Seraphim Squad. Sounds like the jump pack ones. Or accurate Sacred Rose Army later. Ooh, that sounds really cool. But to be honest, I don't quite know a whole lot. Jetpacks, okay. I don't know quite a whole lot about the Sisters of Battle. I am sadly a 30 Space Marine through and through. 30 Space Marine player through and through. Okay, where is that shoulder pad? Oh yeah, that's good enough. Now we have to figure out how to glue this on. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done collecting new armies at this point. I think after the Iron Warriors I am currently painting up, that will be it. They're cheaper intercessors. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can ally in. I don't know what the ally... How much can you ally in? Is it up to... I guess in 2,000 points it's up to 500? I'm not too sure how that works to get sticky. Sticky is very, very nice. I think every army should have some sort of sticky unit. Okay, that one should stay still. And it's also shooting down. Ah, I need more. 10 man and for around 130 points for the squad, I think. I could not tell you. But intercessors get so much more shooting. They do get a lot of shooting. I was looking at how much shooting they get. They get a lot. They get a whole lot. Okay, where's the last one I need to build? At least the space marines with some flavor. True. Where's the last one I need to build? I realized I haven't gone to the washroom in like maybe 3 hours or so. So maybe I should go to the washroom first before bad things potentially can happen. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. You have a detachment where all my units have sticky objective, which is very nice. I played against that. I think it was a different army though. I think it was my friend was playing what was it? Eldar. He was playing Corsair Cordery or something, and everything in that army has sticky objective, which was pretty nasty. It was pretty nasty because I had to actually walk on the objective to get it. It was pretty bad. But yeah, sticky objective is godly. Is very nasty. Is very nasty. Forcing your opponent to walk on to the point. Yep. Wait. Some motion says sticky. Knights don't have sticky outside of 2 strats, which is not 1 detachment because one of them with the grot missed detachment. I think, do Neds really need sticky objectives? They have so many bodies that it's like it's hard to move stuff around, don't you think? What the heck is this? Where you leave a character on 1 unit surrounded, it can explode, heal, and destroy units. It can heal up to 6 wounds. Ooh. I wish Nids has sticky. I think Nids should have sticky. That's very true. Wait, sorry, Sergeant Doom. I'm really sorry. You're talking about the Sisters of Battle too, right? Sorry. There's a lot to keep track of. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Sisters, correct? Yeah. I need to look into Sisters of Battle more. My friend who has Death Guard. Oh, Death Guard. Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry. Death Guard. Yeah, that sounds nasty. That's my Death Guard. Oh, that's really, really nasty. Kicking off Death Guard off objectives is nasty. That's all I can say. All good. All good. Thank you. Thank you. Well, yeah, I haven't played Death Guard. I think, oh, what was it? Well, the last time I played against Death Guard was during 9th edition. That was kind of just it. How am I gonna get this on? I think I stopped looking at the instructions since Mortifiers carry a jack of all trades weapons. Ooh, good horde killing. The Mortifiers are the ones... Which one are those ones again? Those ones are the one where they have the chainsaws, right? And they're attached to like a coffin. Biowars become a de facto include becomes you can't sticky home, so they sit in theirs. That's true. Biowars are good though. I like them. They can get secondaries done pretty easily. That's a lot of mold lines. What the hell? Okay, I might need to pull up some references for Death Guard and Sisters of Battle so I can understand what everything is being said right now. So give me a second while I pull up some stuff. And by stuff I mean good website. Another good thing with Death Guard is 2 of my Pike Marine squads can infiltrate. That's nasty. Infiltrate is nasty. Okay, mortifiers are those ones. Okay, I was right. They're the ones with the coffins and like the wicked weapons. But aren't they changing? What was it? They're changing how scout works too, right? You can't scout and infiltrate anymore. It's one or the other. Or is it you can only scout within from your deployment zone, correct? I think I got this wrong. I did get this wrong. This one goes here. That one does not go there. Oopsies. Okay, like this. Did I count the wrong body? You're gonna head out? Bye, Seer. Bye, Seer. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Go bring back the... Sorry, malfactor to 40k? What is that? The malfactor. Yeah, it looks like they got this backwards? Yeah, it looks like they did. Oh, okay. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, now that should sit. Yeah, it does sit. That's good. Do I need anything? I don't even know which one I'm doing. I lost track of what pieces I was cutting out. This sucks. This really sucks now. I was cutting out 69, 70. Okay, where the hell is that one? Oh, oh, there it is. Found it. I was cutting out the right one. 70. Okay. And then I need a sword. Where is that sword? 71. It's an old Nid model about exocrine size. Okay. It was heavy armor transport. I would imagine it could carry any Nid infantry with it excluding flying. I gotta look at this thing. Nid's malfactor. Hold on, let me try to figure out what it is. It might be a language barrier here. I can definitely, let me see. Where are you? Show legends. Maybe I'm just searching for the wrong thing. Tyranids. Malefactor. Let's see. Malefactor. Oh, I see. This one. Okay. Yeah, okay, there was a language barrier. Okay. This one's super old. I see. Second edition. Dang, that is an old looking model. I see it now. Okay. You weren't kidding. You were not kidding. How the hell do I put this piece on? Hasn't existed in 40k for 20 years. No wonder it didn't show up on Wikipedia. I was like, I've never seen this thing before in my life. But you're correct. It hasn't existed in 40k for about 20 years. That thing is old. Death Guard is a scary faction. Death Guard is a very scary faction. It is very scary. I don't think what I'm trying to say is World Eaters or any melee army is gonna do well into a Death Guard army, because the attachment for -1 toughness is nasty. By the way, -2 movement. That is very true. They don't move very quick. Death Guard armies do not move very fast. Well, I don't know if you're referring to something else, stop motion. It could be also not understanding something. But I do like tanky armies. They're very, very cool. The sad thing is that they trade that tankiness for movement. But when the opponent comes running to you, I don't think it really matters at that point. Picks up with rhinos and land raiders. Very true. Very, very true. It's easy to avoid if you have 1 or 2 units that can slow enemies and the Death Guard become useless. Yeah, like the Barb Gaunts. The Barb Gaunts with their oh, you try to move and it's like, no, not anymore. It depends on the Death Guard. True, it does depend on the Death Guard. But I do want to say thank you for keeping things civil in the chat when discussing about like rules and whatnot related to 40k. I've seen it gets nasty. I've seen people get like riled up when talking about different factions. It's so nasty. It's like, you're attacking my favorite faction. Well, your favorite faction is like this and this and this. It's like, okay, come on, buddy. But you guys, I just want to thank you guys for keeping it pretty civil, because it can get pretty ugly at some points. Contagion engines are scary. They are scary. They are scary. They are scary. How? I just need to remember. There's different kinds of contagion engines too, I believe. Complaints about the Death Shroud being adamant. They need to be nerfed, sadly. I don't know what the Death Shrouds do, but all I know is that they are chunky boys. They're very, very chunky. Okay, hold on. I need to look at the contagion engines again, because I think the contagion engines all do something differently. Contagion engines. Let's see. Worsen the hit roll, worsen the save, and worsen the leadership. Okay, that's a lot. Seven toughness, 5-inch move. That is a chunky Terminator. That is very chunky. What else do they have? I'm trying to look at them right now. You said the Death Shrouds, right? Aren't the Death Shrouds like bodyguards? Where are they? How come I can't find them? White Lord Death Shroud. Okay, there we go. Found them. Feel no pain. 4 up. Yes. They're Mortarian bodyguards. Yes, they're chunky. Oh, you pay a lot of points for them though. Can be set up and more than 6 inches away from. Oh, that's good. With them receives a 4 up, feel no pain. Yeah, that's chunky. That's very, very chunky. You're paying a lot of points for them too, but they do work, it looks like. They do definitely do the heavy lifting. They do be. I need to cut out this piece. Okay, let's try to do this. There we go. Okay, now we gotta glue this back on. Get them lance and sustains. Oh, that's good. Speaking of the Lord of Contagion, what do you think about the model used for it? I think people like the 8th edition model for the Lords of Contagion a lot better. They don't like the one being sold on the GW shop, because that one does not look right. When I'm talking about the Lord of Contagion, I'm talking about the one with the axes. You want the 8th edition one? Yeah, the 8th edition one looks so cool. You know what's really funny though? My friend has 3 of them from 3 of the 8th edition Lord of Contagions. Yeah, Lord Felthius is I don't think that's the Lord of Contagion model. That is definitely not one. Sell me one, please. I can maybe try to see if I can maybe I'm not too sure. He has a lot of he's actually trying to sell his Death Guard army. I don't know. Have to see. Yeah, but those ones are so cool. They're so cool looking. Is the current Death Guard model for Lord of Sea? Yeah, and I think it sucks. Honestly, that thing is like not a Lord of Contagion model. It is horrible looking, no offense to you, my Death Guard buddy. That thing is ugly for Lord of Contagion. And then... okay, there we go. Oh, not quite yet. A little bit too high. There we go. Wow, it's been an hour and a half, and we finished building 10 Khorne Berzerkers that I needed. I actually got everything I wanted. I got 6 plasma pistols, and I got 4 coordinate eviscerators, which are the 2-handers. So that's pretty happy. The only thing I need to fix now is this one shoulder pad that didn't go on. And now it did. No! Everything fell off! We're not done quite yet. It's funny to be the last thing you see before getting massacred by a Contemptor. Very true. It's so funny, actually, using that face for a Contemptor Dreadnought. Okay, let's try this again. Get on the base and stay there. Oh, come on. Oh, and the arm's loose. Nice. Yeah, the arm's loose. We were this close to greatness, and Khorne did not grant it to me. There we go. Now Khorne has granted me all these nice little World Eater Khorne Berzerkers. You got this. Thank you. Thank you, Sergeant Doom. I think we have actually a lot of people that come to my chat either play like a mix of everything actually. So it's really, really nice. Also, this knife is like, I need to either like get rid of it or like replace the blade. It is very dull right now. Okay, but I think that will do it. I just want to see. I'll just show you what we did today. So we built the where is it? Here we go. We got the Khorne Berzerker champion. He has a plasma pistol, so that is 1 plasma pistol. I love that Berzerkers can go to 20. Yeah, I love that too. That is the second one right there. We're gonna have a lot of problems painting this too. There's about 10 of them to do. Okay, let me see if I did that. The thing fell off again. Aren't too OP. Death Shrouds are expensive and fail badly. They're meant as a top turner to bring down and disrupt your backline and die. True. A lot of things that are tough and tanky are meant to die to make way for your killing units. Crazy, you can catch a stream. And you're on your 12th drink already? Dang, you must be having a lot of fun over there. How are you doing, Ermin? How are you doing? There we go. Okay, that's the other one. We got this one. Got this one with the icon of Khorne. Bet you're having a lot of fun having a lot of drinks and whatnot. The sun assaulted me. It must be very hot where you are, not gonna lie. It sounds like it's hot. Got another one with positive pistol, so that's cool. It can be in a 10-man squad. Ooh, what weapon options do the Blightlord Terminators get? I know they get good ones, I believe. I mean, look at them right now, actually. What is there? Stirring strength is 5 or more. Okay, if the character's leading it. Ooh, you get improved the strength and armor pen by 1. Dang. Bubonic blade, fell corruption. What weapons do we get? Light launcher, Kami bolter, pike spewer, Reaper autocannon. How many come in a kit for Blightlord Terminators? I actually don't know. Is it 5 you get in the box, or is it less than that? I actually don't know what it is. Let's take a look. Blightlord Terminators. You get 5. Okay. 5 per kit. But you can have a minimum with 3 with the Lord of Contagion. Oh, that's why it's 3. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Okay, we have 6 with positive pistols. And we have 4 coordinate eviscerators, so that's good. I thought I had 3, but now we're down to 4 because I didn't go on the base correctly. Ooh, this shoulder pad's coming out again. This one won't stay on, unfortunately. I do probably need that super glue. You can have 2 of each in the 10-man. I think that's very normal for a lot of elite units like that. They can take more special weapons. You know what's really funny? I was looking at Kasrkin for the Imperial Guard, and because my friend wanted some help with buying some units or whatever, and Kasrkin can take per 10-man unit, they can take 4 special weapons, which is insane. Yeah, that's nasty. Most elite units can only take like 2, which is I thought was pretty good, but they can take 10. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, put this on. My favorite gun in 40k is a Strangle Web Gun because it's gambling. Which one? Oh, that's the one for the Termagants, right? That one looks funny. That one looks funny. I've had a hand at seeing Necrons. Ooh, Necrons are cool. I have too many people that play Necrons. Holy. I have at least... What did I say last time? I think I said 4 or 5 people that I know that play Necrons out of my friend group, and it's too many at that point. It's way too many. There's too many Necron players in my play group. But you can say that twice. I did say it twice, actually. I did definitely say it twice. Like, holy. Out of my play group, how many people... how many people I have... Okay, so I primarily currently play World Eaters, so that's 1. 7 Death Guard players. You guys have way too many Death Guard players. I guess you guys are very similar, or a lot of them started with 8th edition with the launch box, which I can't remember what it was called. I'm trying to think. So I'm World Eaters. I have another friend who plays... Let me see. World Eaters. Well, I play World Eaters. One friend plays Necrons primarily. Another friend plays Custodes, Imperial Guard, Drukhari, Orcs, Admech. Let's see, Grey Knights. And then, yeah, I think that's about 8 people that I can think of off the top of my head. There's probably way more than I'm thinking right now, but yeah. The launch box was awesome. I think the launch box was good for the Death Guard. Gave you like $700 worth for 300. Yes, it's true. What was the 8th edition launch box called? It was called Dark Imperium. No, is it called Dark Imperium, or was that the box before? The 8th edition launch box. It was called Dark Imperium. I was right. Okay, so it was called Dark Imperium. What did it come with? I need to take a look now. Came with that Lord of Contagion. Yep. It came with a blight. What is it? Let me see. Oh, it came with a lot of stuff. Noxious Blightbringer, Malignant Plague Caster, 7 Plague Marines. A Bloat Drone. That's what it was. 20 Poxwalkers as well. What did Primaris come with? Oh, not a lot. 2 lieutenants? What the heck? Wow. The Space Marines got shafted. What the heck? You get 2 lieutenants? Why do you need 2 lieutenants? Comes with an ancient? Okay. I would like to say that the Death Guard looks very good. I'm willing to buy. I can try to talk to him, see. And you did say you were also Canadian, so that makes shipping a lot easier. I don't know if he would want to ship though. That's the thing. I have to ask him. He's always busy, so it's usually really hard to get a hang of him. But if it's easier to sell, but yeah. Hi Snake Urker, how you doing? I'm just looking at some stuff right now. I'm looking at Warhammer stuff that I'm being told to look at. That's pretty cool. But dang, there are a whole ton of you today. If you're into Warhammer Snake, if you're wondering why I built a lot of special weapons, and it's like, yeah, you live on the west side of Canada. Oh, that makes it easier. Then that makes it way easier. Like, holy, yeah, west side of Canada, by the way, west coast. Oh, this thing's not in. Do you paint the minis? I do, but I just built them today. I was building some Khorne Berzerkers. Sorry, it's kind of bright. Alberta specifically. Oh, that's kind of close, I guess. I think it was still probably ship, most likely. I'll ask him and see if he's interested. Cause I don't know if he wants to sell his whole Death Guard army, his entire lot, or whatever, or he just wants to sell like one by one. You know how the horror specs and extra kind of look too, right? Second edition was extremely different for them. Did they look that different in second edition? Did they look that different? Willing to buy something? Okay, I'll talk to him because he was wanting to sell off pretty much all of his Death Guard models, but I'll have to see. After built at CC time. Yeah, I believe it's all built. There's like 1 or 2 things that are painted. I'll have to talk to him about it because he is very lazy when it comes to selling stuff. And I know for a fact he wants to get rid of all of it. I have to talk to him. But yeah, Snake. These are my Khorne Berzerkers. They're freshly built. They're not painted yet. They're gonna be painted whenever the hell I want to paint them, pretty much. I'm kind of in the process of painting 2 other armies, so it's gonna be a very long, very long day. I mean, very long period until I get to painting these ones. But Snake, do you also enjoy playing or building Warhammer? I don't know the paint of painting yet, sadly. Oh, Death Guard are usually pretty easy to paint, so you'll have a good time. I am suffering painting my Iron Warriors. I messed up the hazard stripes, and now I know how to paint them correctly. Apparently, you want to paint like the shoulder panels like a little beige color, right? And then you paint it all yellow, right? So the yellow looks good. And then after that, you would paint the lines black lines or whatever. Paying for my Death Guard to be painted. The army is very special to me, and I want it to look very good. I'm painting my next army myself. Ooh, that's really good. I didn't think about. No, scratch that. Let me start over. I did think about paying someone to paint my first army for me, but I looked at the commission costs. And I was like, there's no way I can afford this. So I started painting Warhammer, and I never looked back on it. So I normally don't want to pay for commission painting because it costs way too much. Way too much. Posted in Warhammer 40k. Let's take a look at them. Wow, they look so old. Dang. The second edition Tyranids look very different than what they are now. That friend is doing it for me is really good. Only need about 200 for my whole 2.5k worth of models. Ooh. Let's join the hobby, but I don't play tabletop, but just enjoy painting the minis. Oh, I do enjoy painting the minis too. I think I had one guy, he came in here, he was like, I enjoy painting the minis as well. Painting the minis is very, very cool. Very, very good. I do, what is it? I build, I paint, and then I play. The only thing I kind of don't do is really deep dive into the lore, which is, it's a lot. I love building them. Building is really fun. There are some people in this world that don't like to build. Lore is cool. Lore is very cool. I think the only time I'll do lore is like I'll watch videos and whatnot, and I don't typically read a lot, so that's two. Or don't have the time. Yeah, I can understand that people don't have the time to. Some people don't have the time to sit down and paint, which is primarily because of like other duties, as well as like taking care of like the house, taking care of kids, or you just have really long work days, right? Like people, like they don't have the time to do anything, and it's like, oh, I can pay someone else to paint for me, which is totally fair. I painted a Gilliman for my friend. I think I talked about this earlier in the stream. Yeah, I painted a Gilliman for my friend. I think I showed it, I think one time on stream actually. But yeah, the old exocrine sounds like a looks like a triceratops. It definitely does. But Snake, what kind of models do you enjoy painting? Did you start off with Space Marines, or did you start off with a different faction, different army? But yeah, I got some time still up. I can show you some of the models that I painted. Just let me know which ones you would like to see, because I have models from my World Eaters. I got models from Thousand Suns. I got models from Dark Angels. You got New Brand Space Marines. That's freaking Space Marine 1. Yeah. Yeah, Dark Angels, Blood Angels. I do have Iron Warriors, but they're not fully painted yet. Just finished a small squad of sisters yesterday. Hell yeah. Dang, you're like the second Sisters of Battle person to come in here today. Yeah, I am kind of anxious for that tournament next week. Hopefully I do well. Apparently, like, okay, listen to this. Like, they asked you to have a chess clock, but what is it? They asked you to play with a chess clock, but they don't provide it. So I had to buy a chess clock for this tournament. I was like, what the hell? They aren't provided? Show us painted Emperor's Children. I do not own Emperor's Children model, unfortunately, so I can't show you those. Do not have any of those, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. Also, that is another army I would not want to paint. That thing looks too difficult. Everything looks way too difficult to paint in my opinion. Like I was like, what kind of armies would I not paint? I would not paint Emperor's Children, and I would not want to paint, what was the other army I'm thinking of that I would not want to paint? Oh yeah, AdMech. I would not want to paint those two armies specifically because of how difficult they are. Very, very difficult. Maybe I'll just pick up one and just show you guys. Let me see which one I can show you guys. I'm trying to think about which one that would fit on the camera. Don't paint Thousand Suns. I painted Thousand Suns already. That's too bad. I already painted all of them. That was the first one I started painting. S tier pain in the butt. Yeah, I painted. That was my first army I painted, by the way. They look really rough. Really, really rough. I guess I can show you. I'm trying to think of which one. I'll just show you. I guess I'll show you a Khorne Berzerker that I painted. I'll just grab one and just show it to you guys. So I will be right back while I grab a Khorne Berzerker. Okay, I'm back. I decided to bring more than just a Khorne Berserker. This is what it's gonna look like when it's fully painted. So it's kind of okay, honestly. Like this was done in a week, by the way. 1 week, and this was like a Khorne Berserker I painted. So it looks kind of like this. Cool. It's kind of being blocked right now. I'm so sorry. Someone hydrated on Twitch, but yeah, looks like that. I will. Oh god, I realize I have to paint 10 more of these, but yeah. Blood for the Blood God. Yeah, let me take a drink real quick. But yeah, that's what it looks like when it is going to be done. But how are you doing, Angor? But yeah, painted one, and then unpainted one. Right here. Yep, that's the difference. Yeah, honestly, it looks good. I just didn't highlight the metal bits, so it looks kind of rough, but I think I like it. Wait for my nap yourself. I am doing good. I'm doing good. Let me show you the Marnius Calgar model I painted for a friend. Do I use speed paints? For this one specifically, I actually didn't use any speed paints. I didn't. That's why it looks kind of flat. It looks good in general. Thank you. And then this one is the Marnius Calgar I painted for a friend. If you're wondering why it's shiny, he asked me to add like glazed varnish to it. So that's why it looks very shiny. Yeah, this was the Marnius Calgar I painted for him. Took me about 8 hours, I believe. I would grab the Gillen model, but he is not glued down to his base because my friend asked me not to glue him down to his base. Make him shine? Yeah. Actually, I did use speed paint for the cape though. I did use a contrast paint for the cape. Yeah, he was done. He was also I did his face pretty good too, even though you can't really see his pupils, but he is probably the best face I did, even though I kind of went very, very lazy on him. Yeah, I have one more that I want to show you, and this is more of a flex, but Calgar Defiler, yeah. This one's more of a flex. This one I did maybe a couple months ago. I haven't actually used him in a game because he's meant for Age of Sigmar. I think I showed you guys this model a couple months ago. I think Stop Motion remembers it, so he'll probably recognize it. But I guess you guys will recognize Be'lakor a little bit. Yeah, you guys will definitely recognize him. This one's one of the bigger ones I did. I kind of sucked at the blade. I think the hardest part was doing all the chains on his little thing. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, you guys remember him, right? Yeah, I kind of sucked at doing the base too, but I kind of just like willy-nilly just like winged it. What a flex. It is a flex. It is definitely a flex. Yeah, the hardest part was probably this part right here. Oh, he looks sick. I'm so sorry, Edward. I thought I showed you guys on stream. He is done. I forgot to show you guys on stream. He is done. He is done. I totally forgot to show you guys. I did speed paint him black, unfortunately. I think it was very weird because I don't have black primer, right? I had to use like a speed paint black for him, so it actually has some shading here. You can actually kind of see it. I'm gonna turn a Saturnine Praetor into a Demon Prince to flex on you. Ooh, we're doing flexing here now. Let's go. Yeah, that's Be'lakor. I would grab the other models, but like they're too big as well. Probably wasn't around when he was shown. Probably. Okay, I think I will have to call it there. I think I need to call it there. What the heck? There's 6 people watching on Twitch? Where the hell? Where did people come from? I'm so sorry, everyone. I finished doing what I was doing. Unless you guys want to see more models, I can show you more. And then, yeah, we can do that. Let me guys know if you want to see more models under the camera, because I think they look better under the camera. Go make my own models. I'm okay with anything. Okay, for a game of 2. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab at least one more. I think I will grab that Gilliman, and then I'll call it there. Okay. I did. Did I join right at the end? No, not really. I'm gonna show one more model. I'm gonna go grab that Gilliman that I painted for a friend. Hopefully I don't drop him. So I will be right back again. Do speed paints is shameful in pro painted community? No. A lot of people, I think I've seen a bunch of pro painters use speed paints. They do it in a very good way. So there's no problem with that. I don't think it's very shameful to use speed paints in the pro painting community. Like, if it's there, you can use it. Like, there's no shame in using what's available to you. Don't feel shamed. It's okay. Okay, let me grab that Gilliman, and I'll show you guys it. Okay, I am back again. Sorry, my display case is in the living room, so I gotta make a little walk. But yeah, this is the Gilman I painted for a friend. So I'm gonna go see him next week, and he said he likes it. So as you can see, it is off the base, because he asked me to leave it off the base, but this is what he looks like. Is that Girly Man? It is Girly Man. You see, I tried to do the sword pretty well. The sword was the hardest part, by the way. I had no idea how to do it, and I just kind of followed a tutorial, and it looks very good. The backpack was probably one of the harder parts. As you can see, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. But yeah, if you're doing a model like this, I would definitely sub-assembly him. Helmet of choice is interesting. It is interesting. This is not mine. My friend asked me to do a helmeted option, and so I did that. So honestly, I think I like the helmet a little bit better. Sub-assembly refers to when you don't fully assemble the model. So for example, what was it? I painted the 2 arms, the backpack, and the helmet separately, so they weren't fully attached to the model. So what you see now is fully assembled. So if I were to paint this fully assembled, it would prove very difficult. As you can see, if I put this backpack on, I wouldn't be able to get to the back of it. You can see, I don't know if I can show you. You can see if I try to get into this little area here, it would be very difficult. It's the man. Yes, the man. Yeah, the hardest part, the sword. It's a lot of layering, unfortunately. I think there was like, how many colors did I use on that sword? Started with a yellow, worked my way up to like an orange, used a red, used a higher yellow, used a beige, and then used a black. So I think it was like 6 or 7 colors I just named off for just the sword alone. Specifically, leave my Lord and Contagion unbuilt. That's very good. That thing is, you want that to look good. But yeah, this is the Gilman I painted for a friend. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that I'm giving it to my friend because I think I did a pretty good job of it, and it would suck. Like, I'll never get to see it again unless I'm playing against my friend. So that is this next week is probably gonna be the last time I get to see this Gilman. Oh, and also here, I'll do a size comparison for you. As you can see how big Gilman is to compare to Calgar. Buy your own Gilman. I definitely will not be starting a Ultramarine army. But you can see, yep, Gilman right here. I'm so sorry. He's not glued onto the base, so it's going to be difficult to hold on to him. But yeah, there we go. We have Gilman, and then we have Calgar. You can see one, they're not that different in size. But one is a little bit slightly bigger. Who said about starting Ultramarines? Usually when I buy models, I always think about whether or not if I'm gonna be playing it on tabletop. But I think my friends have told me that it's like I should buy to just also paint too. You have a Gilman model for funsies. But yeah, you can see the size difference between roughly a normal like Space Marine versus a Primarch. So it's still a big price size difference. So roughly these guys are the size of Space Marines Intercessors. So yeah. But yeah, honestly, this model is a lot smaller than I thought. And it's pretty cool. Every time you use it, yeah, that's true. But yeah, my friend's paying me the big bucks for this model, so I'm pretty happy. Morty's a little bit bigger, I believe. I think a little bit bigger is a understatement. Yeah, he's about the size. Morty is about the size of this one right here. Gilman is probably like 1/3 of the size of Mortarion. I do have the Lion too, but he's not as he's not as good as this one. Because the Lion I did as a rush job. Can't wait to build Mortarion. Mortarion is a very cool model. It'll be fun, it'll be sad. Yeah, it really depends. It really depends. Okay, I think for sure on God, for real, I am actually gonna stop right there. I think I showed you guys enough of the cool models, so I will see who I can rate into. Let's see who is building on miniatures and models. Good night. Yeah, good night for real this time. Good night for real. Okay. Okay, let's see who I can rate into. Ooh, what's this guy doing? Oh, it's Gundam. Never mind. I'm sorry, Gundam people. You got a community server? I do have a community server. I think the link in the Discord server is there. Okay, I think I'm gonna send you guys to, let's see. Oh, they're playing that. I really want to do someone who's doing miniatures. Ooh, what's this guy doing? Vortex Beast. Oh, this guy's cool. Okay, I'm gonna raid into this guy. Okay, I'm gonna raid into this guy. His name is called Poppy J Paints. He looks like he's doing a very cool Vortex Beast. So I'll send you guys over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the end screen button and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.